So I'm beginning to see a trend here. The last time I spoke before a senator or a governor, I was getting ready to introduce the governor of Virginia at a breakfast, and the fire alarm went off. And after we got back for the fire alarm, we changed the order and had the governor go first. So I took my 15-minute talk and turned it into about 3 minutes. So, no, I'm great. I'm happy to be here, and I'm really excited to be here as both a board member of CFED and as well as part of Capital One, and we're very excited to sponsor the conference. Carolyn Berkowitz and Jennifer Moran, who are here, have done a great job of working with CFED, and when I asked them who the best organization I could get involved with to help with small business, they got me in touch with Andrea, and so it's been a great experience so far, so thank you. I'm happy to be here today because I think that entrepreneurship is incredibly important, both for the economy, for the asset building field, and really important to make things happen here. We have a number of great partners here. I've seen both of them. Janie Barrera from Axion, Texas, and we do a lot of work with them, and also Connie Evans with AEO. There she is over there. So thank you for being great partners with us as well. So entrepreneurship is really important. It's very important to us at Capital One, and one of the things that we find is that healthy communities are made up of healthy businesses, and the healthier the communities are, the healthier the business community is along with it. And so we think supporting small business is incredibly important. And I think that it's important for everyone, whether you're a large bank, whether you are a micro lender, whether you're a VitaSite, regardless how we all contributing to small business is really important. And it's really important to our banking strategy at Capital One as well, because our goal is to grow businesses and help them grow, and you'll see a lot of our bankers out in the communities we serve doing that. At Capital One, we also support a lot of organizations. In fact, we support over 50 organizations that help small businesses, and some of them I know are here, but it's really important to us. And you'll see us everything from actual dollar support to having our bankers out coaching our customers, coaching organizations, teaching classes out in the community, and it's just a very important part of what we do. We also partner with a fair amount of CDFIs to make sure that works. We recognize that we can't do everything on our own, and it takes a lot of partners across a lot of different aspects of the business to be able to make it work. One of the things we're really excited about, and obviously one of the things we've talked a lot about in the current economy, is how do we get more loans out? And that's something that's very critical to us. And so we work with a number of second look programs, both with Axion, but also with SeedCo and LEDC and others, but really looking for ways in a tough economy to make loans and help businesses grow, because with that we'll get job growth as well. We also partner with a number of microfinance organizations. I hope some of you saw the announcement last April that Daniel Delahunty did a ton of work on, to be able to partner with Grameen America to be able to start up their microfinance program in DC here, and that's been great. And we also work with them in New York as well, so that's been super. We also do a lot of work with AEO, and are appreciative, Connie, of the work being the voice of small business owners as well. We have been very involved, and one of the things that got me very interested in CFED was all the work around SETI and the work that we do there. And we think that's a great example of a really creative way, and Gene, I know you were very involved with that, a very creative way to help small businesses grow and begin to start and to prosper. And so we're excited that we can help with that. One of the programs that we've done at Capital One is our Getting Down to Business program that we've done with partnership with Axion, and now, but originally in Texas, but now in Louisiana, and to be able to help beginning entrepreneurs get training, including an IDA component, and really help them get microloans and bring the whole picture together to make them successful. We've also done some similar programs in Brooklyn, and we continue to roll that out across our footprint and look for opportunities to partner. Because again, as I said, we know we can't do it all ourselves, and so we really look for how we put the whole thing together. And so we really have, we've done a lot of things. And it's interesting because if we work with our partners, small businesses will get loans, they'll open up accounts, and they'll begin to save and build assets, and we are excited to be able to help them do that. And in fact, as we work through some of the entrepreneurship work, we see a fair amount of people opening accounts with us. We've also invested in CFSI to help on their innovation fund, and that's also a big piece of what we do. And so I hope the picture you get is that small business is really a critical component of our business. It's a critical component of the communities that we work in, and it's something that's really important. One of the things, I originally came from a bank that became part of Capital One, and one of the biggest problems we had is that there were a fair amount of borrowers we couldn't lend to. We didn't have the right products. And one of the great things at Capital One is we have a great credit card business. And within that credit card business, we have the ability to help borrowers across a wide range of spectrum of credit. So clearly, even borrowers that are in that 550 to 600 FICO space, which is tough to lend to for many people, we can get out and help them get credit and establish a credit history, and then help them grow. We also just got back into the SBA space, and we think that's important. We've done a fair amount of 504 loans. I think that's great. I told a story at a Virginia economic development community. There was a great story here, which was a doctor who's been in the military her whole career, along with her husband, who's also been in the military, and she's never been able to set up a practice because they kept moving. Well, they've decided that they're going to settle here, and we were able to help her finance her building and finance the practice, so for the first time in her career, she could have her own practice. And those are the kind of things that we do with SBA and with others to make work. So I really just wanted to end with and just say we're excited to be part of the conference, excited to be part of CFED, excited to work with all of our partners. I think this whole small business component of everything that's going on here. I think like all things in small business, we talk about it and we really need to take action. I think that this is in many ways one of the first steps to really accelerating that. So thank you for being here.